Welcome back, and today we're talking about Yashahime Princess Half Demon episode 9. So like always, let's just jump into it. Episode 9 of Yashahime Princess Half Demon opens up with a demon named Konton destroying a whole kind of like a fortress fairly easily, and we quickly find out that that's one of the four perils. So that's definitely one of the demons that they need to destroy in order to get to Kirimaru. Remember the whole quest that they were given, even though they said they didn't want to do it, that corpse dealer is working with a mysterious character, so they're definitely being led down that road where they're getting rid of all the four perils. They already gotten rid of two, there's two left, and in this episode they're dealing with the third one, Konton. Now before we jump to the rest of the episode, let me remind you to like and subscribe. Definitely helps the channel out, and of course I hope everybody's having happy holidays. I know this is my favorite time of the year, but let's talk about anime. Let's talk about Yashahime Princess Half Demon, because I like the pacing so far, right? I like the fact that, you know, we're dealing with like one of those four peril demons every episode, right? Like even if it's like a two-part episode, we're still dealing with that peril demons, right? So it's not like we're getting like, you know, oh, they killed one of the perils and now they're gonna move on to like some fodder demons and then do like 3 or 4 of those side quests and then go back to the main one. No, I'm glad that the corpse dealer is only giving them those 4 perils to hunt. So that's awesome. I like the pacing because it's not dragging the story out, right? Like I really want to know who that mysterious character is from last episode. Again, I forgot the name of the dude, but the thief that we know he's very powerful and he's working with the corpse dealer. I forgot his name, but I definitely want to know more about him, and I definitely want to learn more about Sesshomaru, his disappearance, why he's working with Kirimaru. I thought they couldn't survive, right? Like I thought one of them had to die in order for the other one to become like the ruler. So yeah, I want to know more about that. I also want to know about Inuyasha and Kagome's disappearance. So while we did not get any of that this episode, I'm still glad that we're dealing with one of the 4 perils, right? Like the third one. So that's awesome. And that fight, I will have to say, it was kind of disappointing. I expected a lot more, because honestly, that Kanton demon, whenever Moroha was sent over to deal with him, if it wasn't for his armor, I feel like that fight would have gone a lot quicker. But we're going to talk about that later, because I really want to talk about Moroha for a second, because she's very happy that she's with Towa and Setsuna right now, right? And this is something that we haven't seen before, right? Got kind of seeing Moroha be somewhat emotional, right? Whenever she got the bounty to go hunt for Konton, Towa and Setsuna, they did not want to go along, right? They want to hunt for that butterfly. At the very least, Towa wants to. Setsuna is kind of like indifferent. She says that she's not a bounty hunter. She's a demon slayer. There's a difference, I guess. But Towa, she wants to hunt for that demon butterfly so she can get Setsuna's dreams and memories back. And Moroha kind of got sad about that, right? Because whenever she was going to Konton, to like the fortress that he was in, she was kind of saying that, you know, she was happy that she was finally making friends and she had people to travel with. She's been alone for a very, very long time, and kind of seeing her be sad, that's definitely an emotional moment. We haven't seen Moroha act like that throughout these 9 episodes. This is the first time. So again, you know, even though she's like a quarter demon, you know, she still has very, very human emotions. She's feeling sad because she doesn't want to be alone. And I'm glad that Towa and Setsuna kind of decided to tag along, but even if it was for selfish reasons, right? Because the corpse dealer told them if they want to find the demon butterfly as fast as possible, they need to put a bounty on it. That way people will start looking for it, and you know, that information can start traveling. So that's the only reason they decided to go with Moroha. It wasn't like, you know, they really cared too much about her emotions, even though I do think they care, right? Like, it's just that Moroha hasn't told them, right? She hasn't told them that she feels lonely and stuff like that, but I'm sure if she was to tell them, they might tag along a little bit more, right? They're just kind of oblivious to her feelings right now, but it was sad, right? I kind of feel like being lonely is one of the worst things ever, right? Some people don't mind being alone. I love being alone. You know, that way I don't have people kind of bothering me. when I'm doing the stuff that I like, you know, watching anime, playing games and stuff like that. But if I'm alone for like, you know, 2 or 3 years, I'm sure I'm gonna start getting that lonely feeling, right? Everybody's different, and it just seems that Moroha, she's been alone for so many years that she's definitely feeling that loneliness, and she really just wants to spend time with Setsuna and Towa. So that's really sad. I hope they kind of keep going inside of those feelings, exploring those feelings. I hope she kind of talks to Towa and Setsuna about that, right? Because I really want to see Moroha be happy, right? I didn't know she spent that much time alone. So I like that. I like that. But the fight with Konton, that was kind of like the highlight of this episode. Every fight that we got with this other perils, I don't think they were like the best fights ever, right? Like I don't think the animation is top tier. It's not bad. I would say it's pretty average. But I feel like with this fight, it was just so underwhelming because honestly, like I said before, if it wasn't for the armor, they would have dealt with Konton fairly quickly. I wonder what he's going to do next in order to put up more of a fight because they took that armor away, right? We met this character, Meifuki. He kind of explained Konton's armor and how it works. Essentially, his father is one of these demon types that has like the hardest shell there is, right? So hard that not even diamonds can pierce it. And yeah, Konton kind of stole one of his pieces of his shell and made it into the armor. That's why they can't really pierce it. Doesn't have any demon energy, so you really just have to break it. But I like how Towa kind of came up with a plan in order to counteract that armor, right? Since it didn't have any demon energy, Towa was able to put some of her energy into the armor. And Moifuki's father kind of came back, like his spirit came back. Maybe gave him a little bit of extra life. And thanks to that, they were able to hold Konton in place. And then with the thunder attack that Moifuki did, they were able to take that armor off. And after that, it was game over for Konton. It was underwhelming. It was disappointing because I honestly expected one of these perils to be as strong as the other ones and not rely on an armor so much, right? Now, he did get away, right? Konton did get away, and he did vow to get revenge. He did vow that he's gonna come back, and he was doing one of those seals. He was inside of one of those seals. So I don't know how that whole magic is going to work, but maybe he is going to get more powerful. So I can't wait for that because they actually did not kill Konton, right? They don't have the bounty, so it's really they just wasted their time. Moroha was kind of laughing it off, but yeah, they don't have the money to put that bounty on the butterfly. So next episode, or if they're going to keep going after Konton, which by the preview it did not look like so. It looks like there's gonna be some other demons that they're going to be dealing with. But overall, this episode was okay, right? I kind of hoped they were going to talk about the past, about Sesshomaru's disappearance or working with Maru. I thought they were going to talk about Inuyasha and Kagome disappearing. We did not get that. That's fine. I'm sure we're going to get that later. I don't know how many episodes this anime is going to get. I might have to look that up later because I think it's going to get more than 12, right? Because if they're only getting 12, there's 3 episodes left. I don't think they can resolve everything so fast unless it's going to be like a seasonal anime. Comes back every like year or so, right? But I don't think that's the case. I think they're going to do like 24, 25 episodes. I'm going to have to do some research on that. But overall, okay episode. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode. And like always, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.